Hello, welcome back to my podcast. This is I Found This Humorous, the podcast I named after looking at my shirt. I'm not wearing that shirt. I lost it a while ago. I think my boyfriend has it. I'm actually wearing my Daniel Ricciardo hoodie. I was gonna wear my corpse hoodie, and then there's like a weird stain on it, like on the hood. I don't know how it got there. I don't know what it is. And then I was like, no, I'm wearing the Daniel hoodie to celebrate the McLaren 1-2 from yesterday. And that's all I'll say about Formula One because I know that people are already clicking away. So that is that. And also, I think I might try to get... I've had people ask me for quite a while of like, are your podcasts on other platforms? And they're not because I just simply don't know how to do it. But I think today might be the day that I look into how to do that. Because that'd be kind of cool, having like an actual like Spotify podcast or something. That'd be pretty tight. But yeah, it is. It's 9:40. Got my morning cup of joe in my BuzzFeed Unsolved mug. We're using peppermint mocha creamer today because it's probably my favorite creamer in the entire world, and it's only available for like the last 3 months of the year. So yeah, I fucking bought it the day it came out. What are you gonna do about it? You know. So, damn, I'm posting this the day, I'm recording this, like, the morning of it going up, which I haven't done in a while, which, to be fair, like, I can do for podcasts. I just, like, I plan on filming it on Saturday with Matthew, and then oh my god. Dude, Saturday was a really stressful day, and I don't want to, like, break it down, because it was just, like, financial stuff. There was, like, a weird thing with our billing for our rent, so we ended up having to pay, like, hundreds more than we, like, normally did. It was just a very stressful day, so I ended up not filming. And then yesterday was the Glass Animals concert, which we're going to be talking about for probably majority of this podcast. So I didn't want to do anything yesterday, and my voice is fucked up because of the concert. I just didn't want to do anything yesterday because I was like, I need to save my energy for this 1-2 hour event at 7 p.m. So I can't do anything else for the rest of the day because that makes sense, you know. I didn't even go running yesterday, which, to be fair, was probably smart because I would have died at the concert if I had gone running yesterday. But it's gonna suck when I didn't go running today either because my legs are sore from dancing. It's gonna suck when I go back to run because I'm gonna be like 2 or 3 days on break because I don't know if I'm gonna go tomorrow. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode of the pod. I just wanna I'm gonna be complaining about Dream stands or DNF stands, whatever, and I just want people to know, like, before I dive into this rant, before people, like, click off and open Twitter to do, like, a Grayson's Projects neg thing, like the negative tweets or whatever, I just want people to know before they do that, I'm partially kidding. I might sound angry because when I talk sarcastically, or... God, I hear my dogs wrestling. When I talk very animatedly or sarcastically, it does tend to come off angrily, and that's not intentional. I'm not actually mad at this. At the end of the day, it's your money, and I don't fucking care what you do with it. But this was a little bothersome. So I'm not like... This isn't like a hateful rant or anything, but I'm definitely going to talk about it because listen. Damn, they're really going at it out there. Gatekeeping is bad. Sure, okay? It's not bad when I say it's not bad. And I say that we need to gatekeep Glass Animals from the the DreamNotFound stands. The kinnies, if you will. Because I knew they were going to be there, right? Okay, for context, I think this is the correct context. I don't even know because I haven't, like, looked at it myself. The Glass Animals song Heat Waves, which, first of all, before anyone Glass Animals is my favorite band in the whole world. They have been my favorite band since 2017. Suck my asshole. Don't do that because it's probably gross because it's probably a little sweaty. I didn't need to say that. Anyway, I'm a real fan. Which is so, I'm kidding about that. I mean, I'm not kidding, like I am, but I think it's kind of dumb when people are like, the real fans. But also, I will say that there is a sense of validity that doesn't apply to people that found Glass Animals through the fucking DreamNotFound fan fiction based off of the song Heat Waves. I think that's what it's from. Pretty sure. Anyway, Dream Stands took over the song Heat Waves by Glass Animals, which is from their Dreamland album. Which is like, this happened a while ago. This isn't new, you know? And when it happened, I was like, you know what? I don't personally like this. Because everyone says, like, oh, let's just let people enjoy things. Don't gatekeep. Like, don't be that person. But everyone completely goes against that when it comes to something that they really, really love and are passionate about, okay? When Wallows started to blow up from Are You Bored Yet? I think is the one that blew up them. Me and my sister were like, we don't like this. And I'm being the same with Glass Animals. When this first happened, I was like, I don't really like this, but as long as people are like, you know, like they're helping Glass Animals get their coin, which they fucking should, and as long as they like appreciate the band for actually being one of the best bands ever, and not because of a fucking Minecraft YouTuber fanfiction, then like whatever, you know? That's been my take on it for a while, is like, oh, this is kind of an irk of mine, but like, at the end of the day, who cares? You know, they're helping spread the good word, and by the good word, I mean the music of Glass Animals. So, before the concert, I bought these tickets months ago. I bought very nice, I don't even know if I should say how expensive they were. I bought me and Matthew tickets months ago. You want to know how long ago I got these tickets? I got them when me and Matthew were not even dating. And I still was like, I'm going to this concert, but I can't go by myself because I will actually have a meltdown and leave because I'm like weird with concerts. And I was like, the only person that I know that would go with me is Matthew. Which, like, I have other friends, but like I would want to go with him, you know? And so I bought the tickets when we were broken up. I didn't even tell him until after. And I straight up, like, I called him after I dropped, I don't know if I should say the number, because it's, like, a lot. I think it was, like, almost $800 for 2 tickets, because we got good seats. I, like, FaceTimed him, and I was like, I don't care where we stand on September 12th at 7 p.m. If we're dating, if we're friends, if we aren't even speaking, we're gonna be speaking that day. Because I just bought us concert tickets, you're welcome. So that's how long ago. That's how long I've had these tickets just sitting in my fucking Gmail, okay? And I knew, before the concert, I was like, there's gonna be the DNF stands. Some of them, I just realized, fuck, I accidentally, let me change that so people can't do the blue-green thing. It's not that serious, I'm kidding. I knew, I was like, they're gonna be there, and it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And so, realistically, it was fine. I just have a complaint about 2 people that I know were DNF stans, okay? And you know what? Maybe I'm a Scrooge, okay? And this isn't even just, like, the fact that they were, like, dream stans. They also just, like, completely lacked concert etiquette, which I'm sure someone could argue of, like, it's a concert, like, you're there to have fun. I know, okay? But I will explain why this was not okay? Because, like, there's concert etiquette, and, like, you can completely have fun at a concert. Obviously, that's the fucking point. But have fun within the realm of not being a nuisance to the people around you. And that's what these 2 girls were doing last night. They were 2 rows in front of me. We got basically at the venue. We were not general admission because I said absolutely not. I'm getting as close to that stage as possible. They didn't have a pit. It was just like, it was like the stage and then a bunch of seats, like a seated, like it was a grassy area, but there were like rows of seats and stuff sectioned off, like it was like a concert venue, you know? And then back, like further back is where general admission was. We were in the seated area. We were in the middle, like pretty much dead center. And about 2 rows in front of us and like maybe 2 chairs to the left were these 2 girls. And I just kind of thought it was a bit odd because I know how much I spent on my tickets, and so I know that they spent about the same amount unless like their parents bought them. I don't think they did. No, they were probably high schoolers. Maybe it's bad that I'm talking shit about high schoolers then, but like whatever. I noticed mid-concert, I mean, and maybe I'm just an asshole, I don't know, I'm gonna keep going. I noticed, like, the one girl who was, like, more in front of me than, like, the other girl, she would, like, fucking just put her phone, and this is not her fault, obviously, take videos and photos at a concert. I did the same thing. But it was just, like, that, like, unintentionally really annoying thing where it was like if she held her phone up it would directly block my line of sight from the stage and I would have to like watch her phone to see, which like she wasn't doing on purpose, but that was just like that's what made me notice these girls. And then I noticed that for almost every single song they were staring at one of their phones. They had a phone in between them with the lyrics of the song. And I don't know. I feel like that's a little, like, you're really doing all that after spending, like, that much money on concert tickets. Like, you don't even know the words to majority of the songs. I don't know about that. A little bit of like a like the pretentious gatekeeper in me was like, oh my god, these guys are fucking posers. They don't even know the words, which is like annoying. Of course, they didn't do that for Heat Waves, of course, but that's when I was like, man. And this is the part where it's like. This is the part where I'm gonna, like, again reiterate of, like, I'm partially kidding. Like, it was a little bit further down. I'll explain why, like, they actually annoyed me. Like, this isn't that serious. If they wanted to spend $800 on a band that they barely knew, that's on them. You know? Like, it's not that serious. I like complaining, you know? But not only were they, like... they were there for Heat Waves, you know, which they didn't play. Heat Waves was their very last song. They were there for Heat Waves. But aside from that, like, the actual thing that was, like, really fucking annoying about them is that there's always, at a concert, there's always people that simply are unself-aware. And that was these girls. 'Cause, as I mentioned... it's a area with seats, but, like, if you've ever been to a concert with seats, people are standing, right? Everyone was standing. So there's not really a need to stand on your chair, right? And there's not really a need to, while standing on the chair, take your top off and swing it around to a song that you don't know the words to, right? While you're blocking the view of other people. Oh my god, she did it so many times, and it pissed me off so bad. And there was, like, a mom with her son, like, directly behind them, and I could tell that mom was so annoyed, as she should be, because that mom was like, I spent $800 I spent $800 on these tickets for me and my kid. I don't even know this band. My kid just loves them, okay? And now these fucking girls are being so obnoxious. I have to check on my dogs. After every meal, they just like are like, okay, let's turn the living room into fucking WWE. Anyway, yeah, they're like, I don't know if this is just me, because as I previously mentioned, I'm really bad with concerts. Like, I love the idea of them, but then I get there and I'm like, oh my god, it's hot. There's people I don't know touching me. My back hurts. I'm thirsty. I want to go home. Like, I get really, like, overstimulated and irritated. So maybe this is just, like, an extension of that. Like, maybe nobody else has ever experienced this. But there's, like, always fucking one person at a concert that just, like, is ruining your experience. And, that was these girls. So, Gatekeep Glass Animals from DNF stands. Because, okay, Gatekeep Glass Animals from the DNF stands that lack self-awareness and concert etiquette and are only there for heat waves. If you're only there for heat waves, just don't show up until, like, 10. Because that's about when they played it. The concert started at 7. So I know that, that was a dumb rant. Sorry. I know that there are going to be some Dream people real mad at me about this. But I said what I said, you know? I said what people are thinking, so I'm not sorry. Ew, I let my coffee get cold. That rant took less time than I thought it would, so I don't really know what else to talk about. What's happened recently? 9/11. That's tight. No, it's not. God, I'm not gonna talk about that because I would make people angry. Not because I have, like, anything insensitive to say. I'm just, like, I was born in 2001, and so every single year that I spent in school was just, like, 9/11 has just become, and this is a thing with, like, a lot of Gen Z, I guess, is, like, 9/11's just become a thing where it's like, yeah, that happened a while ago, but, like, we don't get it, you know? It's a fucking thing that, like, school lectured us about at this point, you know? Like, desensitized to it, I guess. Not to say that it's not a tragedy, obviously, it's not what I'm saying, nobody twist my words. But it was just, like, I don't know. Like, 9/11's just a day, you know? Today's the 13th. Tomorrow, Casper has a grooming appointment, which is tight. I'm very excited because this lady, I researched the fuck out of groomers because I saw some horror stories about, like, a groomer nearby. I don't think it was in Austin, Texas. It might have been in Bernie. But a groomer killing animals. Like, I don't know. It was super shady. And so whenever I was looking into finding a groomer for Casper, I was like, I need to read every single review. I need to look at the owner. I need to look at the website. I need to look at every single thing. So I did that. And I found someone who seems very, very tight and seems to love what she does. And I'm very excited to meet her and see her turn Casper into a beautiful little man. Even though he already is. He's just a little bit dirty right now. Because we go to this, like, walking trail. Or, like, I go to run, but it's like a walking trail by our house, and it's, like, off leash for dogs. And so I just bring Casper and Fives, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run on this path. You guys can do that as well. And they do, but they get dirty because there's, like, parts with water, and Fives jumps into them every time. He's like, oh my god, this is the best day ever. And then he gets really gross, and then the water, like, hypes him up for some reason. So he's like, okay, I need to attack Casper now. So then he gets Casper nice and dirty. So Casper's not his cleanest right now. He's not, like, covered in mud or anything. He's just, you know, he's not smelling squeaky clean. So I'm very excited for this groomer. And also she's doing his nails, because I am too nervous to do the nails because I don't want to hurt them. And I know that there's like a way to do it where it's like you don't. I'm just too nervous. But his claws fucking hurt. Dude, Casper uses his paws like he's a person. Like, if he wants you to give him attention or to pet him, he'll like start petting you. But he like doesn't understand how big and strong he is. And so he just scratches the shit out of you. So very excited for him to get his nails filed a little, because it hurts. So that's cool. What else? Today's gonna be, not today, this week I feel like is gonna be a wee bit busy, to be honest, because I've got this video going up today, and I want to put up a video Friday, and I want it to be a video, spoilers, I'm making a video about Addison Rae's movie, He's All That. I've already watched it, and I've taken the notes on it. I just need to, like, film me talking about it, which is not a big deal. Like, I can very easily do that. I'm just kind of, like, honestly, I'm kind of dreading the editing process, because I know that it's going to take fucking forever, because I have to edit the clips of the movie in as well. And I don't even know, like, honestly, I don't even know how to get the movie, because I've seen Mina talk about it, I've seen someone else talk about it, but, like, I don't know, how do people, like, download movies from Netflix? Oh, damn, their stocks are down 12%. How do people download the Netflix movies to, like, be able to put them into videos? You know, fuck, I don't have my own Netflix, so I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'll just ask my sister, who I don't use hers Netflix. I don't do that. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and then a video I'm probably gonna do this video very soon is my favorite small businesses, because it's been on my to-do list for a while. Like, I've bought so much stuff from small businesses, and I've wanted to show it off, to be like, the fuck was that? To be like, hey, support these people. And I feel like it's a little bit timely to do it now, since I posted my video kind of critiquing small businesses, which is my #1 video right now out of my, I don't know if you guys know, whenever, what was I actually just talking about? Or is this, oh, I remember, okay. Whenever, you post on YouTube, and you have the YouTube studio, you can look, and it, like, shows you out of your previous 10 uploads, like, it ranks them based on views, and not thrifting, what the fuck is my deal right now? My small business one is #1 right now, which is, like, weird, because I was like, it's such a random video. Like, even people that are like avid viewers of my channel were like, yeah, this was, like, a weirder commentary, and I completely agree. It was just something, like, I've been seeing a bunch of those, like, there's been an uprise of TikToks being made about small businesses, like, kind of mocking them, and then, like, the $10 cookie lady, basically, like, a bunch of things had been showing up on my For You page that led me to developing an opinion that I then turned into a video. And it wasn't that serious. And I said that at the end of the video. I was like, at the end of the day, this conflict between, like, TikTokers and small businesses is over-exaggerated, much like everything on TikTok tends to be. So it's weird, like, even me acknowledging in the video of, like, yeah, this is a short video. It's kind of weird. I just, like, felt like talking about it. It's weird that this video is, like, doing so well. Like, it's got, like, I think, like, 40K views right now, which is not, like, it's not what it used to be. My views aren't what it used to be, which is, like, fine. But I was just like, damn, why this one? It's, like, not that great. It's not all that. So, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's a little bit timely to do a video showing off some small businesses, since I did talk a tiny bit of shit. Not too much. I don't think I was, like, extreme. Like, I had some people very offended by this video, and it's like, it wasn't that serious. But I don't think I said anything, like, out of left field. Like, I don't think I said anything ridiculous in that video, but there were some assumably small business owners that were, like, not vibing with it. So I guess as reparations, I'll post my my favorite small businesses video, which I've been meaning to do, and I just keep, like, having other things come up. So that'll be cool to do. I don't know if I'll do that this week or next week, because I have a feeling I'll only post twice this week, so I can focus on my editing the He's All That video. Gross. What else do I have to talk about? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I have another video. I'm not going to talk about that, though. I don't know why I'm, like, spoiling videos. I don't usually do that. I don't usually, like, talk to you guys like that. Anyway, yeah, I have been fucking streamline, like, trekking through this The Walking Dead. I have been rewatching The Walking Dead. I'm on like, towards the end of season 4. My camera is crooked as fuck, and y'all are gonna deal with it. I have been wanting to watch it because I feel like I've already mentioned this. Have I already mentioned this? I don't think so. I stopped watching it because I didn't have cable. And so I stopped watching, like, a little bit after Negan got introduced. But, like, I was in and out at that point. Like, I really don't remember anything up to that point. Like, I don't remember anything after Terminus, which is where I am right now in the story. The fuck do they do after Terminus? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, I've heard that, you know, it's gone downhill. I know about some deaths with some characters, and I know there's some decisions made that people don't like. But I've just been wanting to, like, watch it, like, all of it, just to say that I did. And so, I think the last season is on right now, but the previous 10 are on Netflix, so I'm at the end of season 4. They're all heading to Terminus individually. I'm at the Beth just got kidnapped, and Daryl is with that one group that does, like, the claiming, and Maggie is writing messages to Glenn in Zombie Blood. That's the exact point where I'm at in the show right now. And I'm excited to keep trucking, because I truly have no idea what happens after Terminus. Like, I don't remember. And I'm trying to think very hard of what happens, because they meet that Gabriel, the pastor, but I don't remember when or why or how. And I don't remember them, like, getting to the hilltop or whatever it's called. I don't remember that happening, like, so early on. So I don't know what they do. I'm very excited to see it, though, to be honest. And I'm gonna say it, and my opinion is probably gonna change after I watch, like, if The Walking Dead gets as bad as people say it did, my opinion will probably change. But, like, dude, The Walking Dead is the fucking shit. Like, visually, story-wise, it's fucking art. I'm sorry. And you know what? Is that a bit of an exaggeration? Yeah, probably. But, like, High fives. Hi, Casper. You're not allowed to be in here either. Fives. You're either on the couch or you're out. Come on. Oh my god, we have a special guest joining us. No, because you're gonna mess with the rats, and they don't really want that. Actually, they don't really care, but Casper gets too excited, and he wants to play with them, and they are rats, so that doesn't really work. Hi, baby. Anyway, yeah, The Walking Dead is very good. As I was watching it, I was like, I could honestly make a whole video about, like, just the color grading and, like, the color palette of The Walking Dead. Like, I feel like it is so, in the earlier seasons at least, because I, again, don't know what happens further down the line, but, like, seasons 1 through 3 especially is, like, the film, the cinematography and the color grading is very distinctly The Walking Dead, and I just think that that's so cool. How I almost feel like people that don't watch The Walking Dead, if they see enough stills from it, they would be able to recognize, oh, this is from that show The Walking Dead, because it's got a very distinct grain, it's got a very distinct color palette, like the browns and the dry grassy greens and like the green tinted grays. Like, it doesn't make sense as I'm speaking it because I'm not showing you guys, but, like, it's a very distinct color palette that I think is, like, super cool. It's just, like, got a very good color grading. It's honestly, it's filmed really well. I don't know how that changes later on, but it's so good. And there are some scenes where it's like, dude, like, this is fucking art. Like, there's not a better way to say it. Like, it's just, there are some scenes where I'm like, The Walking Dead was really doing that, you know? And I don't really get into, like, TV show. That's not true. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I watch YouTube. Like, I don't really get into series. I've been watching Shameless from start to finish, at the same time as I'm watching The Walking Dead, which the Shameless is very, very good, but it's like, it's not, I can't call it art like I could say that the first 3 seasons of Walking Dead is. Literally, Five's laid down and is, like, pushing me off the couch right now. I feel like God, I don't want to stop recording so early, but I feel like I have to, because Matthew's not awake to watch them. They're kind of being fucking nuisances. Well, Casper is, but Casper's always a nuisance, dude. Hi, yeah, I'm talking shit about you. I've been training them by myself, and I need to get them, I need to, like, work with an actual trainer, because I've been, like, I'm not, like, pulling stuff out of my ass to train them, like, I'm reading things and researching things to do it myself. It's just, like, it's a lot to do with 2 very big, pretty stupid dogs. They're not stupid, but they don't love to listen to me. Casper especially. Casper causes a lot of problems because I don't know if this is the husky part of him or the Pyrenees part of him, but, like, he just is incapable of chilling. Like, Fives gets, like, maybe 2 or 3 spurts of energy where he's like, okay, let's wrestle and play. And the rest of the day, he's like this. Like, he's just, like, laying down. Casper just always feels the need to fucking do stuff. And I would like him to not do that. I want him to be more chill. Because if he could, like, come into my office and I trust that he's not, like, trying to eat something or mess with the rats, then, like, dude, I would change my setup to where they could each be sitting next to me every single time I film. Because I would love that. Because I love them to death. They just get a little frustrating sometimes, which is, like, understandable. Like, I feel like, because I made those 2 videos about simping for Pudgy, I don't want people to, like, watch those and be like, oh, okay, so Grayson thinks that she's, like, perfect. Because, no. Like, I'm not a perfect dog owner. And I'm not saying that, like, I also don't want people to think because I made those videos that, like, I think that dogs are easy. No. Dogs can be So frustrating. And we don't, in our household, we do not hit our animals ever. And it just gets, they get frustrating sometimes, you know? And it makes you want to fucking scream sometimes and rip your hair out and cry. Casper has made me cry twice. He's made Matthew cry a few times. Like, just out of frustration. Because he's only a little bit over a year old. So he's basically just a big, dumb puppy. And those are hard, you know? But with proper care and training, like, I know that, like, he's not a monster, right? Like, he's still a good dog. But there are times where it's just like, oh my god, stop. Just stop moving. Just stop doing things, please. But the frustration is going to pay off, you know? Because, like, I want to get them both to the level of being, like, those, like, super well-trained dogs. Where, like, you can say something, and they'll just be like, alright, bet. And they, like, go do it. Like, I follow this guy on TikTok who's got a Doberman, and she's, like, super well-trained. Like, she knows, like, he can say, like, hey, selfie, and she'll, like, come rest her head on his shoulder, or he'll be like, go get me a blanket, or, like, go get me something, and she'll fucking do it. Like, it's crazy. I would like them to, I mean, maybe not to that extreme, but I'd like them to be like, okay, just lay down and, like, actually stay there. Or, you know, maybe play dead. That'd be kind of cool. But, like, I just kind of want them to, like, I don't want them to be, like, I want them to be chill, but I don't want them to be, like, to the point where they aren't dogs, you know? Like, obviously, I would still want them to play and wrestle and stuff, but, like, when it's time to settle down, I want to be like, okay, that's enough, and they're both just like, okay, we get it, you know? And they're not at that level yet, but all in due time. All in due time. This podcast was strange. What a strange mix of things that I've talked about. From excuse me, I talked about gatekeeping, concerts, Minecraft, The Walking Dead, dog owning. What else did I talk about? Small businesses. I feel like that's a good one. I might just cut it short here at like 40 minutes, which is fine. I think I'll keep my hour-long podcast when I have guests. I really do want to start getting guests to these that are more than just Matthew. I want Iris to come on my podcast because I love Iris. I love listening to Iris talk. And I don't talk to them as much as I should because I'm just, like, really bad at reaching out to people. But that'd be cool. Iris, come on the pod. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe Zoom or Discord, I don't know. We'd figure it out. I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. I think this is episode, like, 10 or 11. See you this week for, like, an actual video. And that is it. Okay, goodbye.